I'm Lucius Havenwood, a specialist in self-discovery, and you're here at the Wellbeing Haven, your sanctuary to unlock the true power that lies within you. Today, I'll guide you on a journey that can change everything. Imagine carrying a chest full of treasures that could transform your entire life. Now, picture never opening that chest, living your life without knowing what's inside. Strange, right? But what if I told you that's the reality for many of us? Inside you, there's a powerful treasure, a force so transformative it could redefine everything you know about yourself. Now imagine, what if you decided to open that chest today? What if right now, you made the choice to awaken this hidden power? The good news is, you can and you need to. But time is crucial. Every second that passes is a missed opportunity. What you're about to discover might be the key to completely changing your life. This chest isn't just a metaphor. It represents a real power, an energy lying dormant within you, waiting to be awakened. Just like a plant needs light to bloom, this potential is waiting for the right moment to grow and transform your reality. Have you ever felt like there's something more, something deeper inside you, just waiting to be discovered? That's because this treasure has always been there, inside of you. What's missing is the choice to open that chest and unleash all that potential. But here's the most important part. Time is limited. The universe is offering a rare opportunity, but this window won't stay open forever. Every minute that you don't explore this potential is a minute lost, a step further from the life you've always dreamed of. So, are you ready to open the chest and unlock this power? The first step in this transformation is realizing that you already have this treasure inside. And the best part? It's been there all along, waiting for you. Now that you know there's a treasure within you, the question is, what will you do about it? What happens next is in your hands, and the time to act is now. Imagine an artist standing before a block of marble. With each strike of the chisel, they are shaping something new, bringing form and life from what was once formless. Now, what if I told you that your mind is that artist? Every thought, belief, and emotion is a tool that sculpts the reality you experience. This is not just an abstract idea. Your thoughts create patterns that influence your life, shaping the way you see the world and the way the world responds to you. But here's the question that really matters. Are you in control of this process? Are you shaping the life you truly want? Or are you allowing doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs to take control of your chisel? If you've ever felt like you're trapped in patterns that don't serve you, it might be because you've been using your tools the wrong way. But the best part? You can change that, starting now. Let me share a story about someone who felt stuck for years. This person struggled at work, in relationships, and even with their health. No matter how hard they tried, it always seemed like something was holding them back. But one day, they made a conscious decision to change their mindset. They started to visualize their goals clearly, replace negative thoughts with affirmations, and slowly but surely, everything began to shift. This change wasn't a miracle. It was the natural result of taking control of their mind. The human brain has an incredible capacity to reshape itself, a process called neuroplasticity. This means that with new habits of thought, you can literally rewire your brain and in turn transform your life. So when I say your mind is like a sculptor, I mean that in the most literal sense. Every thought is a stroke that shapes your future. So what are you sculpting right now in your life? Are your thoughts shaping the reality you desire, or are they holding you back? And more importantly, how can you start using this powerful tool, the mind, in a way that consciously creates the life you've always wanted? You've already learned that the power is within you, and that your mind is the tool that shapes your reality. Now, let's dive deeper into something even more profound: the laws that govern the universe. These invisible forces are at work all the time, whether you're aware of them or not. Understanding these laws is key to realizing why certain things happen or don't happen in your life. But here's a question to think about. Imagine if there were a hidden code controlling everything around you. What would change if you could break that code and use it to your advantage? How different would your life be if you knew the rules that determine every event, opportunity, and obstacle you face? These aren't just abstract ideas. These laws are the forces shaping the universe, and when you understand them, you can begin to shape your own reality. The first law we'll explore is the well-known law of attraction. You've probably heard about it before, right? But it's much more than just positive thinking. The law of attraction works like a magnet. Whatever you focus on, whether through thoughts, emotions, or beliefs, attracts similar energies into your life. If your thoughts are centered on lack, fear, or insecurity, you'll attract more of those experiences. But when you align your mind with abundance, confidence, and possibility, you'll start to see those things unfold in your path. Now that you understand the law of attraction, ask yourself, what have I been attracting into my life so far? And more importantly, what can I start attracting from today onward? Next, let's talk about the law of cause and effect, which is sometimes referred to as karma in different traditions. This law is straightforward but incredibly powerful. Every action has a reaction. It means that everything you do, think, or feel has a consequence. It's like throwing a stone into a still pond. The ripples you create will eventually come back to you. The best part is that when you understand this law, you can start creating conscious actions that lead to the results you truly want. Now that you understand the law of cause and effect, think, what actions have I been putting out into the world? What's coming back to me as a result? Finally, let's explore the law of vibration, which says that everything in the universe is in constant motion. Nothing is ever standing still, including you. Your thoughts, emotions, and even your actions vibrate at frequencies that attract similar experiences. This means that if you're vibrating at a low level, feeling negative, angry, or sad, you'll attract more of the same. But when you raise your vibration, by changing how you feel and think, you'll start attracting things on a higher frequency: joy, peace, and opportunity. Now that you understand the law of vibration, ask yourself, what frequency am I vibrating at right now? How can I raise my vibration to attract what I really want? Each of these laws is constantly shaping your life. The power isn't just in knowing about them, it's in using them consciously to create the life you want to live. Now that you're aware of these universal laws, the real question is, how will you use them to transform your life? Imagine standing on the edge of a huge opportunity, something that could change your life forever. But then, a voice inside you whispers, "You're not good enough, this isn't for you, or you'll never make it." These words freeze you in place, stopping you from moving forward. How many times has that voice held you back? Maybe it was during a job opportunity, a relationship, or a personal dream. The truth is, we all have limiting beliefs, those voices inside us that make us believe we're not capable of reaching our full potential. But what if I told you that you can silence those voices? Now, here's something to think about. How many opportunities have you let slip away because of that inner voice? And what if right now you decided to break those invisible chains? Imagine how your life would change if you removed those barriers holding you back. Let me share a real story. There was a young man who dreamed of starting his own business for years, but he was held back by a limiting belief: you don't know enough to succeed. He watched others chase their dreams while he stayed stuck, never moving forward. Until one day, he decided to challenge that belief. He started learning, practicing, and believing that he could grow and improve. Slowly but surely, he built the business he had always dreamed of. What changed wasn't the world around him, but how he saw himself. This story isn't unique. We all have beliefs that limit us, but the amazing thing is, we also have the power to overcome them. The transformation doesn't come from outside, it comes from within. When you recognize these beliefs, you start to see that they're just stories you've told yourself, and you can rewrite them at any moment. So now I ask you, have you ever felt like something inside you is holding you back? Maybe it's that inner voice that needs to be silenced. Maybe it's the fear of failure, the fear of rejection, or simply the fear of not being good enough. But here's the secret: those voices only have the power you give them. And the first step to silencing them is realizing that you have that power. This is the moment to make a choice. Will you keep letting these beliefs define who you are, or will you start rewriting your own story? Think about every thought you have as a seed. It may start out small, almost unnoticed, but with attention and care, it can grow into something much bigger. A thought, much like a seed, holds the potential to become an action. So here's a question for you. What are you cultivating in the garden of your mind? Are you planting seeds of growth, confidence, and change, or are fear and doubt taking root? Everything starts with a single thought. Now ask yourself this: what could your life turn into if you nurtured the right seeds? Consider it like this. A towering oak tree doesn't spring up overnight. It begins as a tiny seed buried in the ground, waiting for the right conditions, sunlight, water, and time to sprout. Slowly, that sprout becomes a sapling and eventually grows into a strong, majestic tree. Your thoughts work in the same way. When you nourish the right ones, they transform into actions that shape your life in meaningful ways. Let me share the story of Sarah. For many years, Sarah struggled with the belief that she wasn't capable of reaching her goals. She watched others succeed, but felt as though success wasn't meant for her. One day, she decided to make a small change. Instead of telling herself, "I'm not good enough," she started saying, "I'm learning and improving every day." At first, it seemed like such a small adjustment, almost unnoticeable. But with time, this shift in her thinking began to influence her actions. Sarah started to take on new challenges, step out of her comfort zone, and eventually, she achieved things she once thought impossible. What Sarah experienced wasn't magic. It was the result of nurturing the right mental seeds. She started with a small change in mindset, and over time, that tiny seed grew into actions that transformed her life. Start small. Plant seeds of possibility, optimism, and belief in yourself. As time goes on, those thoughts will turn into actions that shape the reality you want to live. So what seeds are you planting today? How will you care for them and allow them to grow into actions that lead to your transformation? Have you ever felt completely alone, as if the challenges you face are yours to carry alone? What if I told you that you're never truly alone? What if I said that you're connected to a vast, powerful force, the energy of the universe itself, that's always been around you, waiting for you to tap into it? You're not an isolated being in this world. You're part of something much bigger, part of a flow of energy that connects everything in existence. Think of yourself as a drop of water. On your own, you may feel small, separate, even powerless. But when that drop joins the ocean, it becomes part of something far greater, something endless. You're like that drop, part of the vast cosmic ocean that is the universe. You don't lose your individuality, but by connecting with the energy of the universe, you gain access to something far greater than yourself. This connection brings peace, strength, and a sense of belonging. Now, let's take this concept further. How can you feel this connection in your everyday life? It's one thing to understand it mentally, but it's another to experience it. Every time you face a difficult moment, whether it's stress at work, a personal struggle, or a feeling of confusion, stop for a moment. Take a deep breath and remind yourself that you're not alone. Feel the support of the universe around you. This simple act of pausing and breathing is how you can start feeling that connection, that flow of energy in real-life situations. Let's try something right now. Close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath. With each inhale, imagine drawing in the energy of the universe, the same energy that moves the stars and fuels the planets. Feel it fill every part of your being. As you exhale, release any tension, any stress that's been holding you down. Let it melt away as you connect deeper with the energy around you. Keep breathing slowly. As you breathe in, picture yourself as a drop in the cosmic ocean, flowing with the universe, not against it. Feel how, even though you are unique, you are never separate from the whole. This energy is always available to you, whether in moments of stress, doubt, or when you're simply seeking peace. This connection is real. It's not just an idea or a comforting thought, it's a truth you can rely on. The same energy that drives the universe flows through you, and once you're aware of it, you can use it to bring balance, purpose, and fulfillment into your life. Here's how you can use this connection every day. Next time you're in a moment of doubt or frustration, remember to pause. Take a deep breath and reconnect with the energy that surrounds you. This isn't just about feeling calm. It's about realigning yourself with the flow of the universe, allowing you to act with clarity and purpose. This practice, simple as it may seem, can change the way you handle everyday challenges and decisions. You've already begun the most important journey of your life, your journey of growth and self-discovery. Every thought, every decision, and every action you've taken so far is part of planting the seeds of your future. You are not starting from zero. You've already taken steps on this path, and those steps matter. Right now, in this moment, you're creating the future that you want to live in. You're already making it happen. Growth isn't something that happens overnight. It's a process, just like how a tree takes time to grow from a small seed. The choices you make today are like watering that seed. It may not look like much at first, but with time, it grows into something powerful. You're already nurturing that potential within you. You're no longer waiting for the right moment to begin. You're already on the journey. Each step you take, each challenge you face, brings you closer to the person you are meant to be. Think of it like climbing a mountain. Each struggle, each obstacle you overcome is making you stronger. Every small victory is proof that you're progressing, even if it feels slow. You're already further along than you realize, and each step is leading you closer to unlocking your full potential. You are not at the beginning, you're on your way. Right now, you're planting the seeds of your future. Picture the incredible tree that will grow from these small steps. The roots spreading deep, the branches reaching high, strong and resilient. This isn't just about hoping for a better future. You're creating it with your actions today. You might not always see the changes happening, but trust me, they're there. Growth often happens behind the scenes, but it's happening nonetheless. The fact that you've made it to this point shows that you have the strength, resilience, and determination to keep moving forward. You've already started to unlock your potential. Now all that's left is to keep nurturing it, to keep taking those steps, and to believe in the process. So keep going. You're already on the right path, and the destination is far more incredible than you can imagine. Every doubt, every challenge you face is shaping you into the person you're meant to be. You're closer than you think. What will you do with the power that's now awakening inside of you? You've gone through this journey step by step, and you've come to realize something profound. The energy and potential you've been seeking have always been within you. Now comes the most important question. How will you use this power to create the future you desire? Remember, you already have everything you need inside of you. Every resource, every bit of strength, and all the wisdom you need to transform your life are within your reach. You've already started the journey. The question now is how far you're willing to go. The universe is waiting for you to step fully into your potential. The most powerful part of your journey begins now. In life, we often wait for the right moment, for the perfect opportunity. But here's the truth. You've already begun. You've already started to unlock your potential. All that's left is to keep nurturing it and believe that small steps today will lead to bigger changes tomorrow. Imagine what could happen in the next 6 months if you started using this power today. This isn't just about hoping for a better future. You're actively creating it right now with every decision you make. Keep trusting in the process, because each step forward, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to your fullest self. If you're ready to take the next step, if you feel the call to unlock the life you've always wanted, then join us. Subscribe and be part of this incredible journey of self-discovery and transformation. Let's walk this path together. You're not alone. With each video, with each moment of reflection, you'll grow stronger, more connected, and more in tune with the life you were meant to live. Now it's your turn. You've listened, you've reflected, and now, what will you do with the power inside you?